All right, you think the baby's mine? Like, come on. It's been crazy. She told me right away, too, guys. There's a lot of things that happen, but this isn't kiss and tell hour. Definitely my baby, I'm sorry.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard has officially entered a brand new chapter of her life. She's now a mom. The internet is buzzing after her boyfriend Ken took to social media to announce the arrival of their baby girl. While many were surprised by this life update, others couldn't help but dive into the details of the announcement. From cryptic hospital bracelets to speculation about the baby's birth date, this reveal has stirred up a storm of opinions online.
Have you guys seen this yet? Ken Urger posted this photo onto his Instagram account about an hour ago, showing that he and Gypsy Rose have had the baby. His caption says, "Welcoming 2025 with the greatest gift of all," with a baby emoji. They've named the baby Aurora Reina Urker, and a lot of people were thinking that the name Aurora came from the Princess Sleeping Beauty. Because, you know, when she was growing up, she was oftentimes dressed as a Disney princess and made frequent trips to Walt Disney World. And she loved Disney princesses. And then other people were thinking they chose that name after Kristy's dog, Aurora Grace. But she says here, "Back whenever Ken and I were together 7 years ago, both of us have a fascination with the Northern Lights, and the proper term is the Aurora Borealis. I think it was maybe in 2018, we wrote each other's future kid's name on pieces of paper, and Aurora is what we both picked without even knowing each other was picking it." She said they held on to that name and that memory even after she and Urker split and she married Ryan Anderson. When we had broken up, it was like, oh, Aurora is never going to be born. A lot of people think the origin is one thing, but they don't know that little story. So congratulations to Gypsy Rose and Ken, and let's all hope and pray she doesn't turn out to be her mother.
Let's unpack everything we know so far and what people are saying about Gypsy's latest milestone. First, let's talk about the big reveal. Yesterday, rumors started swirling that Gypsy and Ken were at the hospital, and today, Ken confirmed the news with an Instagram post. The post featured a heartwarming photo of Gypsy in a hospital bed holding their newborn. His caption read, "Welcoming 2025 with the greatest gift of all." Sweet, right? But that's not where the internet's curiosity ends. What caught everyone's attention were the 6 hospital bracelets Gypsy was wearing in the photo. Typically, new moms wear 1 or 2 bracelets during delivery, so 6 immediately raised eyebrows. Speculation spread like wildfire. Some suggested it might be related to parole protocols, given Gypsy's unique legal history, while others wondered if there were undisclosed medical complications. Could these bracelets hint at something more? Ken fueled the speculation further when he disabled comments on the post, but later shared an Instagram story addressing the buzz. He wrote, "Check her bracelets. She does have medical issues." While this confirmed some health concerns, the details remain unclear. Observant fans zoomed in on the bracelets, trying to decipher any clues. But the text is too blurry to read. Could they reveal the nature of Gypsy's medical issues or something entirely unexpected?
The question isn't whether she carried small or not. The question is, how do you carry small, then big, then small, then big, then big? Let me show you. This was her at her gender reveal. This was in July, or actually like the first week of August or something. This was her at a comedy show months later, like 2 or 3 months later. I would say 2. This was her a week before this photo here. This was either at the end of September or the beginning of October. This was her allegedly at her baby shower. This was her 4 days after her baby shower. And this was her on Christmas Eve. How do you have a smaller bump than you did in June? Make it make sense. I'm telling you, something ain't right. For all of y'all that are saying, oh my gosh, y'all are being ridiculous, just keep in mind that this is a woman that lied about being disabled for 23 years or 20 years. That's what we're talking about. That lied and said that her mom was abusive. The girl that actually used a man that was collecting a permanent disability check with autism and a low IQ. The woman that lied on the man that she manipulated for 2.5 years to unalive her mom. That's who we're talking about.
Another hot topic, the baby's birth date. Ken's caption, welcoming 2025 with the greatest gift of all, led many to believe the baby was born on December 31st, 2024, just hours before the new year. If the baby had been born on January 1st, 2025, wouldn't the caption have mentioned that 2025 brought the greatest gift instead?
Although Ken's post made it seem like Gypsy gave birth on New Year's Day, according to this article from TMZ, Gypsy actually gave birth on December 28th. TMZ wrote, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, Happy New Baby Year, welcomes Aurora Urker. Gypsy and partner Ken Urker tell TMZ she gave birth December 28th in Louisiana to Aurora Urker, and that exact date just so happens to be on the 1-year anniversary of Gypsy's prison release date. Ken added, Aurora is healthy and we are so happy. As we all know, Gypsy's due date was actually January 22nd, which sparked a lot of controversy about who the baby's father was. Gypsy then posted screenshots of a paternity DNA test result saying that Ken Urker is the baby's father. Just this past week, there was quite a bit of speculation that Gypsy had already given birth and just hadn't announced it yet. And with that came more questions about the paternity of Gypsy's baby.
The lack of clarity has sparked even more debate. Adding to the intrigue, Gypsy previously stated that she wouldn't share her child's life on social media. So why the sudden public post? Fans are divided, with some applauding the happy couple and others questioning the decision to share such a private moment.
There be another docuseries down the road? Will the cameras continue to roll?
I don't know yet. You never know what the future holds with that. But once the baby's born, I really feel strongly that I don't want my baby to be in front of a camera. Unless it's for like home movies. I will not be putting my child in the media at all.
Why?
This world is so cruel and unsafe that there is a level of responsibility that I have to make sure that my child is protected.
In November 2024, Gypsy Rose Blanchard shocked her followers by announcing a major content update across all her social media platforms. She declared that she would no longer share personal content publicly, citing a desire for a more private life to focus on her mental health, family, and baby. In her post, Gypsy thanked her supporters and promised to continue updates on her new book, My Time to Stand, and her upcoming Lifetime TV project. She also revealed that she had private TikTok and Instagram accounts where she'd only accept requests from people she personally knew. However, the internet didn't buy it. Critics immediately pounced, questioning why Gypsy would share the username of a private account if she truly wanted to stay under the radar. The skepticism deepened when commenters noted her history of walking back such claims. "See you next week, hun," quipped one user, suggesting Gypsy's break from public sharing wouldn't last. Adding fuel to the fire was Gypsy's recent baby drama. While she previously stated the child wouldn't appear on social media, skeptics doubted her intentions. Rumors swirled that she might use the baby's debut as leverage for a deal with outlets like People or TMZ.
January 6th, Gypsy Rose Blanchard's new show is hitting the TVs. It's airing at 8:55 p.m. on Monday, January 6th. Special episode gives viewers a glimpse into the challenges and changes Gypsy is facing. After her release, we know that she allegedly gave birth to her child on the 28th. Okay, someone said this, I don't know if this is true, I haven't been able to confirm this, that Ryan signed something at the divorce saying, like basically forfeiting, taking any paternity tests. Like I said, I don't know if this is true or not, but if that's the case, then they'll never have to take a paternity test. And I actually believe that this is actually Ryan's baby. I don't believe that paternity test. And again, this is a lady that has lied about everything. She has forged things. She has done things. So unless it goes through the courts, I would never believe anything that she does. Now, I've also heard, and I'm waiting to get confirmation of this, Ken is lawyered up, and so is Gypsy lawyered up, and they were working out details to protect themselves with the baby from each other, I guess. This is supposed to be filed through the courts, so something should be coming out very soon, or it might have been already. I'm not sure, but it hasn't hit their court website yet, but it should.
Critics also pointed to Gypsy's infamous $42 cookie live stream, where she smugly promised the baby would remain off social platforms. The scrutiny didn't stop there. Fans noticed Ken, Gypsy's partner, wearing the same outfit he'd sported on their appearance on the Vile Files podcast months earlier. During that interview, Ken raised concerns about co-parenting logistics, particularly how they'd manage with Gypsy living at her parents' house 5 days a week and only spending 2 days at his apartment. Social media users haven't held back, labeling Gypsy as a pathological liar and questioning every aspect of her narrative. As Gypsy and Ken prepare for the arrival of their baby under intense public scrutiny, the couple faces challenges beyond just their parole restrictions.
The baby was born on Saturday, December 28th, which is 1 year from her release date from prison. Gypsy Rose originally told us that the baby is going to be due in late January 25th. So the baby was born at 37 weeks, according to my calculations. A source reached out to me last night to let me know that the baby was born on Saturday, December 28th at 10 a.m. I will get more information if there is more. The video I posted last night, that picture in the white sweater is a 9-month pregnant Gypsy Rose. Here, look. Allegedly, she had this baby a few days after Christmas. So some people were, well, I'm going to say this. We're all shocked, but maybe for different reasons. We hope that she is a great mother to baby Aurora. We are praying for the baby.
In a world where misinformation spreads faster than wildfire, it's hard to know what's real. But now, Gypsy's stepmother, Kristy Blanchard, has stepped into the spotlight to address the chatter. Kristy recently joined a live stream on Breeze Live, hoping to clear up the rumors. While she's not exactly the most reliable source for everyone, her comments have added fuel to the fire. Here's what she had to say. First, Kristy denied the claims that Gypsy has already given birth or is currently in labor. She pointed out that she's on a road trip with a friend, asking the audience, "Would I really be doing this if Gypsy were in labor or if the baby was already here?" According to Kristy, Gypsy is still 37 weeks pregnant, with a due date set for January 22nd. She admitted there's always a chance Gypsy could go into labor early, but reassured everyone that she's ready to turn back at a moment's notice if that happens. And as for when the baby finally arrives, Kristy teased that Gypsy will be eager to share the news herself, saying she'll want to scream it from the rooftops. But Kristy made one thing clear: it's not her story to tell. So, while we now know Gypsy has had her baby, why would Kristy feel the need to lie?
People are saying Gypsy Rose Blanchard had her baby or that she is currently in labor and is in the hospital. I saw people talking about this yesterday, but I didn't say anything about it until I had confirmation on whether it was true or not. I just watched Kristy, Gypsy's stepmom, on Breeze Live. She said Gypsy's not in labor. Kristy is currently on a road trip with a friend and asked would she really be doing that if Gypsy was in labor or already had the baby. Because if the baby was here, she would be spending time with her. Gypsy is currently 37 weeks pregnant. Her due date is January 22nd. There is a chance she could go into labor, and Kristy said if that happens, to call her and she will turn right back around. She also said that when Gypsy has the baby, she will want to scream it from the rooftops, but it's not her story to tell.
It won't even, it's not my story to tell when she's going to have her, and I can't wait because I already want to swallow it. I can't wait to announce it till once after she has her. Who knows? It's her choice.
Translation: even if Gypsy had given birth, Kristy wouldn't spill the tea unless Gypsy gave her the green light. In fact, Kristy admitted she'd wait up to 2 months to make an announcement if that's what Gypsy wanted. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Kristy also mentioned she's not home at the moment, which some fans think is a hint. After all, why wouldn't she be there for Gypsy during such a monumental moment? But others believe Kristy might be throwing people off the scent. Without concrete proof of her location, it's all speculation at this point. And let's be real, this isn't the first time rumors like this have popped up. Remember last month? Around the time of Gypsy's baby shower, wild claims surfaced that she was rushed to the hospital in an ambulance. Spoiler alert, that turned out to be false. According to earlier reports, Gypsy's due date is mid to late January, so these "she already gave birth" rumors just don't add up. But wait, here's the twist that has everyone buzzing. Some fans are convinced that Gypsy already gave birth and is secretly sharing updates on TikTok. The alleged account, called Starlit Bright, posts baby videos and the voice behind the camera. Fans swear it sounds eerily like Gypsy. While I'm skeptical it's her, it's fascinating how internet detectives uncovered this account and connected it to Gypsy. Seriously? The lengths people go to for gossip?
Smile. Yeah, there you go. There you go. so cute. Meow. Meow. Kitty cat. Oh, kitty cat. Yeah, you hear the kitty cat? You hear the kitty cat? Oh. What? You just don't know. You don't know you want to smile or cry. What are you doing? You trying to smile? Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. You done? You done now? No? You still going? You still smiling? I finally got you on the camera. I finally got you, and now you want to smile. Now you want to smile. So I understand that you make thousands of videos that don't get views, but that is no reason to be hating on someone else's account. And frankly, your comment doesn't make much sense. You're saying I'm putting my baby out there. Out there how? By making cute videos and little trends with her on TikTok like millions of other Americans? And then you say that I pretended to be somebody for clout. Do me a favor and tag me in a video of my own where I said I was someone I wasn't, or I pretended to be someone, because I'm very confused. Or, you know, you might need to go see a doctor if you think I said that. But I'm a very loving person, so what I would suggest to you, instead of commenting stupid stuff on someone's video, do something productive with your free time. In fact, I have made several videos stating I am not this particular woman. I have been accused of being 3 different people on this app, and let me tell all you people that do that, your time has come to an end because there's something called filtering comments. So good luck to all the crazies that try to put some crazy crap on my baby's TikTok videos, cause it's not gonna work. No more. But all jokes aside, the reason I do not give out a whole bunch of information, and I'm not going to, the reason you're not going to see people or cars or my house in any video is to protect my baby. And I'm sorry that you can't get what you want, but it is to protect my baby. So I'm going to do what I want to do and what I need to do on my account. But if you're here to admire my precious bundle of joy, then we love you just as much.
You won't believe this next twist in Gypsy Rose Blanchard's ongoing saga. The internet is ablaze with rumors that Gypsy was caught in a compromising situation during her sister Mia's graduation. The tea? Allegedly, Gypsy was in Brian Anderson's bed at the time of a FaceTime call from the event. But hold on, Kristy, Gypsy's stepmother, is calling foul on these claims and insists it's nothing but a bold-faced lie. So, what's the real story here? Let's unpack the layers of this juicy drama. It all started when Gypsy couldn't attend Mia's graduation in person, leading her to join via FaceTime. During the call, Gypsy appeared to be lying in bed, a detail that set the rumor mill spinning. Some online sleuths were quick to suggest the bed belonged to none other than Brian Anderson. The alleged connection to Brian turned this into a whirlwind of speculation, but Kristy came forward in a recent live stream to shut it down, labeling the entire narrative as completely false. If that's not enough to keep tongues wagging, Kristy didn't stop there. Her live session also included a deep dive into other controversies surrounding Gypsy. From alleged family tensions to online rumors, Kristy seemed ready to clear the air, or maybe stir the pot.
Kristy, can you please confirm that FaceTime, Gypsy was not laying in Brian Anderson's bed for Christ's sake?
It was at Ken's in the living room. She was going to come and just hang out at the Airbnb, but she ended up staying at Ken's because we had a split crew. Also, the rumor of Gypsy holding Ryan's hand while laying on her side. What? Yo, she has not seen Ryan since March. No, I take it back, since May, since when we went. Yeah.
Did they see each other at the court? I mean, when they got the vote at the court?
They didn't come.
Oh.
He decided not to come. May 10th. On May 10th, when her and it was after one of her dental appointments, she went, we got 2 cops, and we went get the pictures and everything, because she still needed some things in there for her book. And I recorded it. I had my phone down, because if he would have saw me recording it, he would have flipped out. and he wouldn't have acted like the ass he did. So he threw the pictures out. He slammed the door in the cop's face like 3 times. She hasn't seen him since May.
Can you really trust anything Kristy Blanchard says? That's the question on everyone's lips lately. But let's talk about the real tea. Gypsy Rose and Ryan Anderson allegedly spending time together. Honestly, I don't buy it. Call it intuition or a vibe, but something about this rumor feels manufactured. Maybe it's the lack of concrete evidence or even a shred of a compelling argument. Could this just be a case of boredom brewing drama? Or is Gypsy herself pulling the strings to stay in the headlines ahead of her Lifetime show? Let's break it down. First, let's tackle this supposed meetup between Gypsy and Ryan. Why would this even be a thing? And if it is, where's the proof? Sometimes, when the spotlight dims, people will do anything to keep it shining. And let's not forget, Gypsy knows how to work a headline. It wouldn't be the first time someone stirred the pot for relevance. But there's more. Gypsy's conspicuous absence at Mia's graduation has people talking too. Instead of showing up in person, she allegedly FaceTimed in, leaving many wondering what's really going on. Even Kristy Blanchard chimed in, adding fuel to the fire.
I'm guessing y'all FaceTime Gypsy during the graduation?
We did for the pinning ceremony.
Okay. No, because of people saying her not going, like, do not people not realize that she's pregnant?
Gypsy got upset. Mia got upset because she wanted Gypsy there. Gypsy was like, I don't want to take anything away from you. I want you.
Oh, that's why she
for you. You know, I was sitting at Airbnb while you go, do your stuff. Out of the love that them two have for one another, Gypsy loves her enough to make that sacrifice.
Is Gypsy Rose Blanchard's drama more orchestrated than we think? It seems Kristy has a story about why Gypsy didn't attend Mia's special event. Allegedly, the decision was made to keep the spotlight on Mia, avoiding any potential scene-stealing moments from Gypsy. But is that the full truth? Some speculate that it wasn't so much about protecting Mia's day, but rather about Mia, and possibly her university, taking a hard stance against Gypsy's infamous reputation. Think about it. Gypsy has been known to bring chaos wherever she goes. Remember how San Francisco State University faced major backlash for allowing her presence? It's plausible Mia's university didn't want a repeat of that controversy. Negative publicity is the last thing they'd want. And speaking of Mia, Kristy Blanchard was quick to shut down rumors about Mia struggling to land a job. She claims hospitals are eager to hire her, which counters what some, like Flawless N, have suggested, that Mia's association with a convicted murderer might hurt her career prospects. But here's where it gets even juicier. Some fans have floated the idea that Lifetime might be stirring the pot behind the scenes. Could they be incentivizing influencers to fuel the drama? If true, it's a genius move to keep Gypsy's name in the headlines, even for the wrong reasons. After all, a reality show thrives on buzz, good or bad. And if negativity is all Gypsy can leverage right now, it seems she's more than willing to embrace it.
Becoming a Mimi truly changed me. I never realized I could love another person as much as my own children. Dee Dee was robbed of that, and so much more. Caddy, absolutely. You're absolutely correct. And it's sad that Dee Dee will never get the chance to experience grandmotherhood, which is a joy for so many of us, to watch our babies have babies and see these little extensions of ourselves walking around, and to experience that joy. But I hope that Gypsy Rose looks down at that baby and realizes how much she loves her daughter. And I hope Gypsy knows that's exactly how Dee Dee felt about her. I hope that Gypsy comes to the realization of what she did when she killed her mother. And I hope that Gypsy looks into the eyes of little Aurora every single day for the rest of her life, and those eyes are a reminder of what she did to her own mother, what she did to that own bond her and Dee Dee had. Let's just hope. There's that.
The couple's relationship has been a whirlwind, to say the least. Gypsy and Ken have had a history of breakups, makeups, and everything in between. Their on-again, off-again status has kept fans guessing for years, with each new chapter of their story bringing more drama. Critics have pointed out that the constant instability in their relationship raises serious concerns about how they'll handle the demands of raising a child together. Gypsy herself has always been a polarizing figure. From her past to her present, she's no stranger to controversy. Many remember her as someone who's quick to shift blame and claim victimhood, which has led some to wonder how those tendencies might impact her role as a parent. Combined with Ken's own questionable judgment, the couple's readiness to take on this responsibility is under heavy scrutiny. Of course, becoming a parent is a life-changing moment, filled with joy and challenges, and no one can deny that their child deserves love and stability. But as the internet buzzes with opinions, one question looms large. Can Gypsy and Ken rise above their chaotic past to create a nurturing environment for their baby? Or is this just the beginning of a new chapter in their already tumultuous saga?
Well, guys, it looks like a congratulations is in order. And so I will give one. I would like to take this moment to congratulate Dee Dee Blanchard on the birth of her granddaughter. Even though poor Dee Dee isn't here to celebrate this occasion because she was stabbed 17 times and practically decapitated by her own daughter, I would still like to take a minute to congratulate her on the birth of her granddaughter. The granddaughter she will never get to meet, she will never watch grow up, she will have no relationship with because she was murdered. I really would like to take a minute to congratulate her on being a grandmother, even though she's not here. Congratulations, Dee Dee, for being the actual grandmother, the true biological grandmother of baby Aurora Reina. There's that.
But here's the thing, 37 weeks is technically full term, so calling this a premature birth feels a little off. And of course, the internet is ablaze with speculation. The real drama? It's all in the photos. Ken's Christmas post from just 6 days ago is raising eyebrows. In some shots, Gypsy doesn't look pregnant at all, while in others, there's a hint of a bump. It's left fans questioning everything. And if we follow Ken's timeline, that would mean Aurora was born just a week after those photos were taken. Something's not adding up, and it's got people talking. And let's not overlook Ken's sudden transformation. Since reuniting with Gypsy, his look has changed drastically. Compare a recent photo to one from their trip to New Orleans back in April, he's almost unrecognizable. Is it stress? Something deeper? Whatever it is, the shift has fans wondering what's really going on behind the scenes. As if that wasn't enough, Gypsy's dedicated supporters, some might call them her minions, are already jumping to defend the couple. Notably, Julie from Recaps with Julie shared the baby news on TikTok, calling Aurora's arrival premature and showering Gypsy with praise. But critics aren't holding back, accusing her of being overly biased and skipping the critical questions.
You all are so right, she did deliver. My sources just sent me the new bundle of joy, so I know you guys want to see this. Oh my goodness, how cute. Isn't this the cutest little possum ever? Oh my gosh, I'm so in love, y'all. I cannot believe it. Oh my gosh, look at that little blanket. Oh my goodness. I just can't believe it. You know, the fact that I was able to get these pictures first just really warms my heart. This is the cutest.
Gypsy's announcement was super premature, and well, so was her claim that the baby was too. Spoiler alert, the baby wasn't premature. So let's not add that to her victim mentality checklist, shall we? But the real bombshell, the paternity test? Yep, there's a court-ordered test coming to figure out if this is even Ryan's kid. With the baby born just days before the new year, you have to wonder, could this child actually belong to someone else? We're still waiting for that confirmation, so let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Now, I want to be crystal clear here. I'm all for celebrating new life. Kids are a blessing, no doubt, but here's the thing. When someone like Gypsy, who's been treated like a celeb, despite, some serious criminal history, is treated like she's just this happy mother-to-be, that's where I draw the line. It's hard for me to get behind this pregnancy when the reality is that Gypsy didn't serve nearly enough time for her crimes, while people like Nicholas Gowan are rotting in prison for life. And yet, the mainstream media is out here making it seem like this baby is the greatest gift ever. Sorry, I'm not buying that narrative. Look, if you want to celebrate her new baby, that's your call. If you don't, that's cool too. Sound off in the comments. I want to know what you think. But for now, hit that like button, drop a comment, and if you want more tea on this situation, don't forget to subscribe. I'll keep you updated on what's coming next. Catch you guys later.